Today is the day that every single Indian will remember without fail.
Nationalists became fulfilled. The dream of an independent India. A very good morning to one and all.
We all are here to acknowledge our privilege of being born in a free India and celebrate the 76th Independence Day of our country.
So I, Tejasvi Manoj,
And I, Vidit Dalal,
warmly welcome you all to today's auspicious gathering on behalf of our entire school family. Now, I would like to request our beloved President, Mr. Hassan Chogle, to come forward and hoist our national flag, our identity, and let it soar highest above all.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request everyone to join us in the auditorium to continue the program. Thank you.
May we request? Just can move slowly. Please do not crowd the space here. In an orderly manner, let's move inside. A few of the teachers can use the other way and the other side also. We have three out inlets. You can use any of them. No, let them come in.
Sit in the middle.
Administration, Vice President Mr. Yasir Leonard, the entire Board of Managing Directors, Principal Ma'am Ms. Aslan Hafiz, Vice Principal Senior Secondary School Ms. Soma Bhattacharjee, Vice Principal Secondary School Ms. Mary Cruz, Vice Principal Junior School Ms. Shifa Sheikh, Headmistress Junior School Ms. Sini Menon, Headmistress Kindergarten Ms. Najla Bukhari, coordinators, teachers, distinguished guests, parents and my dear friends. A very happy Independence Day to one and all.
It is the 76th birthday of independent India. And we all have gathered here today to celebrate this day and remind ourselves of our duties and responsibilities and our ancestors' countless sacrifices which have paved the path to freedom. Those difficult times and struggles must not be allowed to fade away from our memories. Hence today, we not only celebrate our freedom, but also we pay tribute to those fighters who fought for it, to the ones who held a vision for our country, and to the ones who sacrificed themselves for the same.
We bow down to those uncountable souls who bravely laid down their lives for our motherland. We salute them and say in chorus, Vande Mataram.
Let us begin the day by seeking the blessings and presence of the Almighty. I would like to invite the Director of Public Speaking, Sampriya, to recite the prayer.
Check. It's on now.
Almighty God, bless our nation and make it true to the ideals of freedom and justice and brotherhood to all who make it great. Guard us from war, from fire and wind, from compromise, fear and confusion, and make me more deeply aware of my heritage, realizing not only my rights but also my duties and responsibilities as a citizen. Make this world and all its people know clearly of your will, that they may fulfill the destiny ordained for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Safira. She is our inspiration, our pride. We always eagerly wait to listen to her, and she always inspires us to strive to be better human beings with her leadership, relentless dedication, and passion. You know who I'm speaking about. I would like to invite our dear Principal Ma'am, Ms. Aslan Hafiz, to come on stage and share her thoughts with us. Please join me in welcoming her with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, dears. A very good morning to President Mr. Hassan Chogle, Vice President Mr. Yasir Leonard, Past President Mr. Fareed, esteemed members of the Executive Committee, guests from our sister school, and our brothers from the Ministry of Interior, all my dear teachers, parents, and my dear students. A very good morning. This morning is a very special morning as India celebrates its 75th anniversary of Indian independence. We are celebrating our 76th Independence Day. Our country has stood the test of time, especially during the worst hit phase of humanity that one can remember in the recent past, that is the pandemic. Our country stood strong, took up the charge of facing the challenge, and we have come out triumphant. Our education system stood the test of time. We at DPS-Modern Indian School definitely will look back at this period as a period of learning, not a period of pain and difficulty. A period when our teachers moved fast forward to an era of digitalization, to an era where the four walls of the classroom became immaterial, It was more important to deliver education, and we did it thanks to the management, thanks to the teachers, the parents and the students. A big round of congratulations for this wonderful achievement, for this independence from being just physically present in the class to being virtually present anywhere, anytime, and being able to educate our children. God bless each of my teachers for being those wonderful teachers. Our recent grade 10 and 12 results are proof once again of how hard we have worked and how wonderfully we have performed. I would only speak as the principal of a school who is in charge of 5,600 youth and many more students who have left the portals of the school. We are the youth. We represent the youth of India. And I think when we celebrate 100 years of Indian independence, it is this youth who will be responsible for the growth that will take place at that point of time. It is the youth who has to rise above the ordinary, just not think about subjects, marks, and about getting ranks, but instead think about real life problems and how to resolve them. Simple issues that need to be addressed back in our country. The issues of how technology should be delivered or converted to policies. I think our children must learn to understand that it is just not essential that I do well in my subjects. Learning to do well in life is what is important. May I hope and pray that every single student of our school remains a wonderful ambassador of India, its traditions, its values, its plurality, its unity in diversity, and learn to respect every single person who is born into this world as a good human being. May I hope and pray that every single student who leaves the portals of the school is an ambassador of peace. I take this time even to thank the state of Qatar for all its efforts that it has put in to help us continue with education. The Ministry of Education and Higher Education, the Ministry of Public Health, the Ministry of Interior, who were instrumental in helping us continue with our classes, whether they were online, offline, blended. Thank you so much to everybody who's present here, celebrating this wonderful moment of our independence. May the Almighty bless our country, our school, and every single one of us here, and may we continue to contribute positively and impact globally the well-being of every single human being, whether they are in distress, tribe, refugees. They're doing extremely well wherever they are. Let us make it a point that we include everyone in our prayers and hope and pray that this independence marks a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was truly an awe-inspiring speech. Moving on, let us welcome our president, Mr. Hassan Chogli, to motivate us with a few words.
Thank you, children. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. We start in the name of the God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. We are lucky to have two Qatari brothers from Madaratul Dakhliya here. We welcome them. My colleagues, members of the management, principal and key position holders of DPS-Modern in school, DPS-Monarch International School, and MIE SPB Institute of Higher Education, which is the offshore campus of Pune University. You are all welcome, and greetings of the day and happy Independence Day to all of you. Today we are completing 75 years of independence, and it is 76th anniversary. 76th Independence Day and 75th anniversary. So I congratulate all of you. We feel proud to be Indian. As we are in Qatar, I would like to acknowledge to our brothers that we, all the Indians, especially the DPS group, we are thankful to His Highness the Amir and Father Amir and the government of Qatar for facilitating us to run our schools independently, to run our cultural and social organizations in Qatar, and this is our second home after India. So we are thankful to you. The most important thing is spreading the education or providing the educational facilities, because that is the key in developing uplifting any country, any nation. So DPS Group, we are pioneers. DPS Indian Philanthropy Group, we are pioneers in education. We started from pre-KG and now we got 4 institutions to our credit, including the first Indian or Asian university in Qatar. And as I mentioned in Monarch, today, Savitribai Phule University is creating a Guinness Book of Record with 200,000 flags where Governor of Maharashtra will be the chief guest, and we are part of it, so we are proud of it. And we are feel to be proud to be Indian, and we are proud of our host country, Qatar also. Jai Hind and Jai Qatar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us.
Isn't it great to just lose in yourself and relax while listening to beautiful melodies? Such a joyous moment it is. Let me invite our wonderful choir with a huge round of applause. To continue the day's events, I'd like to call the head boy of junior school, Ethan Gonzalez, to deliver his speech.
Greetings of a pleasant morning to one and all gathered here. I'm Ethan Gonzalez, head boy of junior school. It gives me great pleasure to wish everyone gathered here a happy Independence Day. This day has a special significance as it marks the beginning of the 76th year of India's Independence Day. My hearty congratulations to each one of you on this momentous occasion. Passed back, it was on this day in 1947 the Indian Independence Act was put into action. Unrolling the Indian tricolor in the nation's capital, our leaders made beautiful memories with their vibrant and radiating love for the nation. As we look back to our 75-year journey of our independence, we have reasons to be proud of the considerable distance we have travelled. Gandhiji taught us that slow and steady steps in the right direction are preferable than the rapid strides in the wrong direction. The world looks up at the miracle of India, home to plurality of traditions and yet the biggest and most vibrant democracies. India has achieved a lot after its independence. In the last 75 years, we all have witnessed the greatest events of all times, making us proud citizens of this country. On August 4, 1956, India built and designed Asia's first nuclear reactor, the Upsala nuclear reactor. And then, we designed our first satellite, Aryabhatta, in 1975. In the recent Olympics, a sportsperson awarded laurels to the country with the stellar performances. Also, in the recent Commonwealth Games held in Birmingham, India has performed exceptionally well and has won a total of 61 medals. Green Revolution, White Revolution, strengthening the Indian Army and many more revolutionary events are being witnessed by the Indians. India is the only country in the world where people of all religions, cultures, languages and castes live happily under one roof. This unity in diversity will not be seen anywhere else in the world. While celebrating India's 76th year of independence, we cannot overlook the challenges we face. Corruption, illiteracy, women's safety, poverty, pollution, etc. However, with the bold young generation, revolutions are being witnessed. This will bring a positive difference in the coming year. As I end my speech with a note of gratitude and thanks to all the noble personalities who strive to gift our country with a splendid morning and paving a path for its development by the epitome of simplicity, innovation and wisdom. Not forgetting the Carnival of India who once fought Satyagraha with many others who brought the seraphic ideologies of the Swaraj of the masses has led this day to be one of the most memorable ones each year. Their footprints keep guiding us in creating an incredible and prosperous India ahead, and each day blooming in it to make it a better place to live in. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you. As you rightly said, we have achieved so much in this 75-year journey and will continue to strive towards making India even more prosperous in the upcoming years. Now, let's put our hands together for Aisha Falak, head girl of junior school, for her speech.
माननीय मुख्य अतिथि, आदरणीय प्रधान अध्यापिका, अध्यापिकाएं एवं मेरे सहपाठियों, आप सब लोगों को स्वतंत्रता दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज 15 अगस्त हमारे प्रिय देश भारत का स्वतंत्रता दिवस है। यह हम भारतवासियों के लिए बड़ा गौरव का दिन होता है, चाहे हम दुनिया के किसी भी हिस्से में हो। सारे विश्व में जहां भी भारतीय हैं, इस दिन को बड़े उत्साह के साथ मनाते हैं, जैसे आज हम सब यहाँ जमा हुए हैं। हमारा भारत एक महान देश है। भारत में विविधता में एकता इस बात का जीता जागता सबूत है कि विभिन्न धर्मों, संस्कृतियों और भाषाओं के बावजूद भारत के लोग प्रेम और शांति के साथ रहते हैं। हमारे देश के प्रथम प्रधानमंत्री श्री पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने विविधता में एकता की बात कही थी। इसका मतलब है कि तमाम मतभेदों के बावजूद हम एक हो सकते हैं और हैं। इसलिए भारत जैसे देश के लिए अनेकता में एकता बहुत जरूरी है। यदि लोगों के बीच एकता है तो राष्ट्र और उसके लोगों को विघटित करना असंभव हो जाता है। हमारा भारतवर्ष एक धर्मनिरपेक्ष देश है। भारत में धर्मनिरपेक्षता का अर्थ है राज्य द्वारा सभी धर्मों को समान व्यवहार। भारतीय संविधान धर्मनिरपेक्षता की सकारात्मक अवधारणा का प्रतीक है, यानी सभी धर्मों को समान सम्मान देना या सभी धर्मों की समान रूप से रक्षा करना। देशभक्ति अपने देश के प्रति प्रेम, भक्ति और लगाव की भावना है। यह लगाव कई अलग अलग भावनाओं का संयोजन कर सकते हैं, जिनमें भाषा, जातियां, संस्कृति, राजनीति आदि हो सकते हैं। संस्कृति समृद्ध भारत समस्त विश्व में अपनी शांतिप्रियता, एकता और अखंडता के लिए जाना जाता है। आज भारत विकासशील देशों में सबसे आगे खड़ा होकर आत्मनिर्भर बनने के लिए तैयार हो रहा है। भारत में डिजिटल युग की शुरुआत के साथ ही तकनीकी को काफी बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है। आज का भारत एक आत्मनिर्भर और तकनीकी रूप से सशक्त भारत बन चुका है। भारत अपनी नौनिहालों में देशभक्ति के साथ ही एकता और अखंडता की भावना को विश्व कल्याण हेतु लगाने के लिए प्रेरित करता है। आज हम सबका कर्तव्य है कि हम अपने देश के सम्मान को बनाए रखें और ऐसा कोई काम न करें जिससे भारतवर्ष की छवि को हानि पहुंचे। आज का युवा अपनी जिम्मेदारियों का उचित निर्वाह करते हुए मानवीय गुणों को आत्मसात कर विश्व को एक परिवार मानकर सबका कल्याण की भावना के साथ काम कर रहे हैं। अंत में इतना ही कहूंगी कि मिटा न सकेगा अस्तित्व कोई, रोके न रखूंगी उन्नति कभी, झुकेगा न ये ध्वज कभी, रण में अरी हो चाहे कोई। देश प्रेम की अब बहने लगी बयार, क्योंकि हम सबको है भारत भूमि से प्यार। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदोस्तां हमारा। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Aisha. Let's all move towards a modern, positive, and a digital India. Now, I'd like to invite the teachers of our school to recite a patriotic Hindi kavita.
हम रहे, हमारा देश रहे, हर युग में ये परिवेश रहे। हम हैं अशेष, हम हैं विशेष, हम में विद्युत सा आवेश रहे। रहे तिरंगे का जलवा, जनगण मन का यशगान रहे। जब तक धरती पर जलवायु रहे, भारत माँ का सम्मान रहे। अमरपुरी से भी बढ़कर के जिसका गौरव गान है, तीन लोक से न्यारा अपना प्यारा हिंदुस्तान है। गंगा यमुना सरस्वती से सिंचित जो गत क्लेश है, सजला सकला शस्य श्यामला जिसकी धरा विशेष है। ज्ञान रश्मि जिसने बिखेर कर किया विश्व कल्याण है। संस्कृति समृद्ध देश अमर, भारतवर्ष महान है, भारतवर्ष महान है। अंधकार में डूबी संस्कृति को दी जिसने दृष्टि है, तपोभूमि वह जहां कर्म की सरिता बहती शांत है। इसकी संस्कृति शुभ्र न आक्षेपों से धूमिल कभी हुई, अति उदात्त आदर्शों की निधियों से ये धनवान है। संस्कृति समृद्ध देश अमर ये भारतवर्ष महान है, भारतवर्ष महान है। योग भोग के बीच बना संतुलन जहां निष्काम है, जिस धरती की आध्यात्मिकता का शुचि रूप ललाम है। निष्प्रय स्वर गीता गायक के गूंज रहे अब भी जहां, कोटि कोटि उस जन्मभूमि को श्रद्धा वनक प्रणाम है। ऋषि मुनियों का देश अमर है, भारतवर्ष महान है, भारतवर्ष महान है। क्षमा दया धृति के पोषण का इसी भूमि को श्रेय है। सात्विकता की मूर्ति मनोरम इसकी गाथा गेय है। बल विक्रम का सिंधु की जिसके चरणों पर है लोटता, स्वर्गादपि गरियसी जननी अपराजिता अजय है। संस्कृति समृद्ध देश अमर है, भारतवर्ष महान है, भारतवर्ष महान है, भारतवर्ष महान है। जय हिंद।
Thank you, teachers, for that wonderful poem. For our last event of the day, we have a lively and energetic dance performance. Please let me welcome the dance team with a huge round of applause.
जान से प्यारा है, सबसे यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है। भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। देखो आसमान में खिलकर सूरज निकल रहा है, देश का परचम ऊंचा उड़ रहा है। बरसों का अंधेरा रोशन हो रहा है, गरीब की रसोई से धुआं हट रहा है।
That was mind-blowing. A true feast for the eyes. I know you're all enjoying the day, but we have come to the end of the program.
Before we conclude the function, let us acknowledge the efforts and dedication of all those who worked hard to make this day a huge success. Starting off, we express our immense gratitude to our President, Mr. Hassan Chowdhury, Vice President, Mr. Yasir Naidar, and the entire board of managing directors for their unwavering support.
Our heartfelt thanks to our principal ma'am, Ms. Asna Nafis. Your dynamic nature, positive attitude, and guidance have always led the way for us. We would also like to thank Vice Principals, Ms. Soma Bhattacharya, Ms. Mary Cruz, and Ms. Shifa Sheikh, and the Headmistresses, Ms. Zili Menon and Ms. Najla Bukhari, for their constant support, guidance, and encouragement.
We would also like to thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff who made this day a memorable one for all of us. To all the talented students who performed today, you all did a marvelous job.
Let us once again have a huge round of applause for all the stars of today. Lastly, we thank all of you for being such a wonderful audience throughout. Independence Day is no doubt an important day in the life of each and every Indian citizen.
Year after year, it reminds us of our great freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives in order to free our motherland from British rule. It reminds us of the great paradigms which were the foundation of the dream of a free India, envisioned and realized by our founding fathers.
It also reminds us that our forefathers have done their job, and shaping the future of the country lies in our hands now.
They have played their part and have played it really well. The country now looks up to us as to how we perform our part. So, let us all be proud of our beloved nation. Let us all strive towards making India vibrant, strong, and supreme in every aspect.
With that, we have come to the end of today's function.
We wish you a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind!